It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. Those 8 simple words, delivered by an old man in a cave at the very beginning of The Legend of Zelda, have echoed through gaming history for nearly 4 decades, and now, with a live-action film currently in production, it feels like the perfect time to reflect on what makes a series so special, why it matters to Nintendo and gaming as a whole, and what we might expect when Link and Zelda finally make their way to the silver screen. I'll be honest with you, I haven't played every single Zelda game, I haven't completed every dungeon, collected every heart piece, or solved every puzzle, but like millions of fans around the world, I love and respect this series deeply. The Legend of Zelda has given us some of gaming's most iconic moments, most innovative mechanics, and most timeless adventures. And as we await the May 7th, 2027 theatrical release, I can't help but feel incredibly excited about what's to come. When Shigeru Miyamoto and Takashi Tezuka created The Legend of Zelda in 1986, they weren't making another video game. They were establishing a template that would influence game design for generations to come. The original game introduced concepts that were revolutionary at the time. A non-linear world you could explore freely, puzzles integrated into gameplay, and a battery-backed save system that let you continue your adventure. The franchise has sold over 150 million units across its various installments, making it one of Nintendo's most successful properties alongside Mario and Pokémon. But the series' importance goes far beyond sales figures. Each major Zelda release has pushed boundaries and redefined what was possible in gaming. Ocarina of Time wasn't just a great game, it essentially wrote the playbook for 3D action-adventure games. Its Z-targeting system, its approach to dungeons and puzzles, its blend of exploration and narrative, these became industry standards. When you play games like God of War, Dark Souls, or countless other modern games, you're experiencing the influence of Ocarina of Time. Breath of the Wild did it again in 2017, reimagining open-world game design from the ground up. Its "see that mountain, you can climb it" philosophy, its emergent gameplay systems, and its trust in player creativity influenced everything from Genshin Impact to Elden Ring. And then, Tears of the Kingdom took those foundations and added an entire construction system that let players become engineers of their own solutions. But beyond innovation, Zelda has always represented something more intangible, a commitment to quality, to craft, to creating experiences that respect the player's intelligence and time. Nintendo has never been afraid to delay a Zelda game to get it right. A delayed game is eventually good, but a rushed game is forever bad. As Miyamoto famously said, that philosophy has kept Zelda at the pinnacle of gaming for nearly 40 years. If you've made it this far and enjoy what you've seen and heard, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. One of the most fascinating and complicated aspects of The Legend of Zelda is its timeline. For years, Nintendo maintained that the games were loosely connected legends, different tellings of similar stories across time. But in 2011, with the release of Hyrule Historia, Nintendo finally revealed the official timeline, and it was far more complex than anyone imagined. The timeline begins with Skyward Sword, which tells the origin story of the Master Sword and the eternal conflict between the hero, the princess, and the Demon King. Before time began, 3 golden goddesses created the world and left behind the Triforce. The goddess Hylia protected it during the ancient battle against the Demon King Demise, and eventually reincarnated as a mortal, the first Princess Zelda, to allow a chosen hero to wield the Triforce and defeat evil. This establishes the cycle. An incarnation of Demise's hatred will always rise to threaten Hyrule, and heroes bearing the spirit of the original champion will always rise to meet it, aided by princesses who can carry Hylia's bloodline. After Skyward Sword comes the Minish Cap and 4 Swords, which detail the hero's battles against the Wind Mage Vati and introduce the 4 Sword. Then comes Ocarina of Time, which is where things get really interesting, because this is where the timeline splits. At the end of Ocarina of Time, Link defeats Ganondorf, and Princess Zelda sends him back to his childhood to reclaim the years stolen from him. This creates a branching timeline, but that's not all. The timeline actually splits 3 ways, because Hyrule Historia revealed a 3rd branch, the Fallen Hero timeline, where Link actually fails in his battle against Ganondorf. In the adult timeline, the one where Link has disappeared after being sent back, Ganondorf eventually escapes his seal. With no hero to stop him, the gods flood Hyrule, leading to the oceanic world of the Wind Waker. This timeline continues through Phantom Hourglass and Spirit Tracks, where Link and Zelda eventually discover a new continent and establish New Hyrule. In the child timeline, where Link returns to warn about Ganondorf's treachery, we get Majora's Mask, where Link searches for his fairy companion Navi in the parallel world of Termina. This timeline continues through Twilight Princess, where a grown Link battles Ganondorf's return and the invasion of the Twilight Realm, and finally, Four Swords Adventures, which sees a new Ganondorf born and sealed. The Fallen Hero timeline is perhaps the darkest branch. When Link falls in battle against Ganondorf, the Demon King claims the full Triforce. The Seven Sages seal him and the Triforce in the corrupted Sacred Realm, leading to the imprisoning war. This timeline contains A Link to the Past, where a hero named Link battles to save descendants of the Seven Sages and ultimately defeats Ganon. This branch continues through Link's Awakening, Oracle of Ages and Oracle of Seasons, A Link Between Worlds, Triforce Heroes, and recently released Echoes of Wisdom. It culminates in the original Legend of Zelda and The Adventures of Link, set in an era of decline where the kingdom has fallen into ruin and must be restored. And then there's Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. According to developers, these games take place so far in the future that all previous events have faded into myth and legend. The exact timeline placement is deliberately ambiguous. IG Onuma has stated that it's up to player interpretation whether it follows the adult, child, or fallen timelines. Some fans theorize that the timelines may have converged, while others believe references to past games are simple Easter eggs, not canonical connections. It's wonderfully complex, occasionally contradictory, and absolutely fascinating. The timeline shows Nintendo's commitment to treating Zelda as a genuine mythology, with all variations and retellings that entails. What makes Zelda special isn't just its gameplay innovations or its intricate timeline, it's the emotional resonance of its stories. Every game, at its core, is about a seemingly ordinary person who rises to meet extraordinary challenges. Link is rarely a chosen one from birth. He's a farm boy, a blacksmith's apprentice, a ranch hand, a train engineer. He becomes a hero through courage, determination, and willingness to help others. The music has become legendary in its own right. Koji Kondo's original theme is instantly recognizable worldwide. The melodic motifs that run through the series, Zelda's Lullaby, the Song of Time, the main theme, have become cultural touchstones that transcend gaming. The world of Hyrule itself has become a second home for millions of players. Whether it's the sprawling fields of Ocarina of Time, the flooded world of Wind Waker, or the vast wilderness of Breath of the Wild, these spaces feel lived in and real. They invite exploration not through waypoints and quest markers, but through genuine curiosity. Which brings us to the movie. Sony Pictures and Nintendo are co-producing a live-action Legend of Zelda film, currently shooting in New Zealand, with a scheduled release date of May 7th, 2027. Wes Ball, director of the Maze Runner trilogy and Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, is helming the project. Shigeru Miyamoto himself is producing alongside Avi Arad. Bo Bragason has been cast as Zelda, and Benjamin Evan Ainsworth will portray Link. The first official photos released in November 2025 and show the two actors in what appears to be a lush, natural setting, perhaps Hyrule Field or the forests around it. Ball has expressed his vision for the film, saying he wants it to have Hayao Miyazaki-style aesthetics but feel grounded and real. He's emphasized his desire to fulfill fans' greatest desires and treat the material seriously, understanding how important this franchise is to people. The choice of live action over animation is interesting, especially given the massive success of the Super Mario Bros. Movie. It suggests Nintendo wants to differentiate the Zelda film as something more mature, more epic in scope. Ball's previous work shows that he can handle large-scale action and emotional character moments, which are both essential to Zelda. What's perhaps most encouraging is Nintendo's level of involvement. After the disaster of the 1993 Super Mario Bros. Film, Nintendo has been extremely cautious about adaptations. But following the success of the animated Mario movie, They seem more willing to take risks while maintaining creative control. The fact that Miyamoto is producing and Nintendo holds the majority financial stake suggests that this will be a true collaboration rather than a simple licensing deal. I'm incredibly excited for this film, even if I can't quite predict what to expect. Will it adapt a specific game, or create an original story within the Zelda universe? Will we see iconic locations like Hyrule Castle, Death Mountain, or the Temple of Time? Will classic enemies like Moblins, Stalfos, and Darknuts make appearances? How will they handle the magic, the items, the dungeons? And perhaps most intriguingly, will Link speak? In most games, Link is a silent protagonist, allowing players to project themselves onto him. But in a film, that choice becomes more complicated. The leaked footage and early reports suggest that this will be a traditional narrative film, which likely means Link will have dialogue. But how much and what kind? What I do know is that The Legend of Zelda has earned our trust over nearly 4 decades, through dozens of games across every Nintendo platform, through highs and lows, through innovations and risks. Zelda has consistently delivered experiences that remind us why we fell in love with gaming in the first place. The series has taught us about courage and the importance of helping others, and the value of exploration and discovery. It's shown us that puzzles can be just as satisfying as combat, that silence can be as powerful as speech, that a simple melody on an ocarina can transport us to another time and place. As we wait for May 7th, 2027, let's appreciate what we have. Whether you're a longtime fan who's played every game since 1986, or someone who only discovered the series through Breath of the Wild, you're part of a community that spans generations and continents. You're part of a legend that's been passed down for nearly 40 years and shows no signs of ending. It's dangerous to go alone, but we're not alone. We have Link, Zelda, and an entire kingdom of memories and adventures, and soon we'll have a new way to experience that magic on the big screen. I, for one, can't wait to see what's in store. The Legend of Zelda has never let us down before, and I don't think it's about to start now. This is a legend that will continue to echo through time, just as it was always meant to. If you're a fan of The Legend of Zelda, I want to discuss all of this with you and read your thoughts in the comments below. This has been 3PC, Past Present Pop Culture. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.